Oh, awful, pathetic, disgusting. The NFL picks have done very badly over the past 2 weeks. But one thing I've noticed from the past is when I've gone through losing skid and when people started doubting me, this is when I've historically rebounded very nicely. Now usually I've got between 3 and 5 official picks and 2 or 3 leans. Now this week I've decided to mix things up. No leans, all official picks, and I've got a bunch of them. I'm going to send 9 official picks to my season package holders. And as usual, I'm going to give you insight about a few of them. Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you about 4 picks, and I'm going to release very soon another video about the Monday night game. So, are you ready for some football, man? Here are my week number 12 NFL picks. Here we go with my pick number 1. I'm going with America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, plus 6.5 points in New England. My gut feeling tells me I should make the following bold call. The Cowboys are going to pull off the upset in New England this Sunday. Why am I rating it just 3 stars then? Because I'm always worried betting against the Patriots. Always. Based on each team's rosters, I love this play. There's no doubt in my mind that the Cowboys can play with the Patriots. Dak Prescott has been playing at a very high level. Ezekiel Elliott has been more quiet in the last 2 games, but he rushed over 100 yards in the previous 3 games. Meanwhile, New England has been racking up the wins, but they have shown signs of weaknesses. Tom Brady has openly said he's frustrated with the way the offense is going. Now Dallas has an above-average defense, and I seriously doubt that they're going to be shredded by the Pats offense. Basically, all of the ingredients are there for a tight game. I can hardly see Dallas getting beaten up. I do feel an upset in the making. My second pick, rated 3 stars, goes to the Detroit Lions, laying 3.5 points at the Washington Redskins. How can I say this politely? I just can't. The Redskins suck. They suck big time. Washington's best performances this year were a 17-16 win over the Dolphins and a 5-point loss to the Eagles. Other than that, they lost all of the remaining 8 games by at least 9 points. So based on this, give me the Lions laying 3.5 points this weekend for sure. Sure, the Skins are at home for a 3rd consecutive week, and this could be viewed as a sandwich game for Detroit, as they are coming off games against Chicago and Dallas, and are awaiting meetings with Chicago and Minnesota. Still, I'm taking Detroit. I believe they win easily. Quarterback Matthew Stafford is still out for the Lions, but that's not a problem. Backup QB Jeff Driscoll has done well throwing the ball thus far, and his athleticism allows him to extend plays and make good runs. He has a good surrounding cast with Kenny Golladay, Marvin Jones, and Danny Amendola. Scoring 27 points against Dallas last week was a good output. The only problem was the defense, who struggled to slow down Prescott and company. But no one is going to confuse Prescott with Dwayne Haskins, who is just bad. You know what? The more I talk about this game, the more I like Detroit. Maybe I should have rated it 4 stars instead. Well, I'll let you be the judge. My next pick, rated 2 stars, goes to the Seahawks plus 1.5 points in Philadelphia. The bye week gave plenty of time for Pete Carroll to come up with a sound plan against Philly. It also gave additional time for Seattle's top target, Tyler Lockett, to heal his leg injury. He's good to go for Sunday. Another key benefit was the extra time for newly acquired Josh Gordon to familiarize with his new offense. He picked up 2 big first downs in his first game with the Seahawks a couple of weeks ago against the Niners. I'm a bit worried about the Eagles being at home for the 4th week in a row though. Also, Seattle is a West Coast team that will need to play an early Sunday game on the East Coast. Alshon Jeffrey was limited in practice Wednesday, but he should suit up for the game. However, right tackle Lane Johnson is less certain to play, and that would be a big blow for Philadelphia because he's the one who's supposed to slow down Clowney. The big gamblers seem to agree with me, as the average bet size on Seattle is $249 versus just $54 on Philadelphia. In the end, in this key NFC matchup, I just trust Russell Wilson more than Carson Wentz. Wilson is having an MVP year, and he's simply hard to beat. Facing a suspect Eagles pass defense, I'll go with the Seahawks. Alright, one more play, rated 2 stars. I'm taking the Cincinnati Bengals plus 7 points against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Bengals offense has not done well since they switched quarterbacks to see how Ryan Finley would do. They scored just 13 points against the Ravens and 10 in Oakland. Finley has completed less than 50% of his passes. At least Joe Mixon did a nice job trying to give his QB some support. During those past 2 outings, he rushed 45 times for 200 yards, a very nice 4.4 yards per rush, which is awesome considering opposing defenses probably stacked the line of scrimmage. So why in the world should we pick Cincinnati then? Well, I'm wondering if Pittsburgh's offense is going to be any better than Cincinnati's. They are severely banged up. Juju Smith-Schuster is a long shot to play, while their second best wide receiver, Deontay Johnson, is also unlikely to play. He took a severe hit, and you could see some blood around his ear. And to make matters worse, running back James Conner is questionable. With the surrounding cast falling down, can Mason Rudolph be the savior? Well, after watching his 4 interception performance last week, I seriously doubt it. Sure, Pittsburgh gets 3 extra days of rest after playing last Thursday, but their meeting in Cleveland left many scars. It was a very physical game. I believe this game will be very low scoring, in which case, betting a 7-point underdog seems like the smartest move to do. I can feel it. This is the week we're going to rebound. And by the way, I'm going to release very soon a video about the Monday night game, because it involves my top play of the week, rated 4 stars. So make sure you don't miss out on this video, and the best way to do so is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. By the way, my NHL system plays are doing awesome. We are up 25 units in November alone, which is unreal. So check out my YouTube channel for all of my free picks and many betting systems. This is Professor MJ, Statistics University professor, saying so long.